Hello, and welcome back to
The Zak
and Buzz
Review. We're flying like Superman because we are.
Okay, so we're doing a trailer reaction for the new Superman movie, which is obviously highly anticipated to see what James Gunn is doing.
This trailer has been out a little while.
It's been out a little while, so let's give it a go and see what we think.
Is this another July, isn't it?
Oh, we'll find out at the end. We'll find out at the end. But what I found quite interesting, actually, is the fact that I originally thought this was called Superman Legacy. And now all the reports
Superman.
I can find internet everywhere, it's just
Superman.
They've changed it to Superman. So,
shall we watch this trailer and then give our feedback?
The headphones are on.
There you go. You gonna hit the play button?
Oh, wow. It's the first time I've done
this.
Alright,
go for it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, click.
Oh, we're on a snowy Arctic
Landscape.
Yeah.
It's got to be near his Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, he's landed in the snow. Is this him as a baby? No.
No.
He is actually Superman.
He's in the pants. He's in the pants.
Oh, this is already a very, very comic book This is an early comic book.
He looks rather beaten up. I wonder what kind of...
Okay, now we're getting Clark Kent coming through
the crowd
in Metropolis.
Daily Planet.
Daily Planet.
Yeah.
He's spitting blood out. He is being really beaten up.
By what? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Like electric guitar.
Gunn. Yes, we like a bit of James Gunn.
Do you work with him?
I work with James Gunn. He's a really nice director.
So that's
that
obviously got to be Lois Lane, yeah.
At the Daily Planet.
What do you think of his hair? It looks a bit kind of...
Yeah, what they've done on this one is they've actually... Normally it's just the glasses, isn't it? And now they've sort of tried to disguise his hair a bit. They're giving him a Harry Potter look. That was Uncle Ben, wasn't it? Not Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
That's Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man.
or Uncle Ben's rice.
Yeah.
No, that's Uncle...
What's that? Is that a tremor? A graboid?
Something coming through the snow. He was just whistling.
Yeah. What could that be?
He was just whistling.
It begins.
He's whistling for... Hey!
Hey! It's Crypto!
Crypto
the Super Dog.
With a cape. Take me home.
Oh! Kaiju! We got Kaiju! We got Kaiju!
He's just protecting a young girl from a load of... we got...
Oh, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor.
It's... Right, okay. We seem to have some kind
Kid
of...
with a flag?
Civil war? Somebody thrown a can, or was that a pot noodle off the back of his head?
Green Lantern.
Oh.
Nathan Fillion.
There's that Kaiju.
It's like an axolotl or something.
So, there's some kind of...
Fortress Solitude, whatever that guy is.
Yeah, somebody...
There's a lot in here. There's a lot in here.
Yeah, that guy looked a bit like...
Fun fact, that guy, one of those guys is called Ultraman.
Really?
Yeah.
All copyright there. He's just lifted Lois Lane off into the sky.
This is really interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot in this. 11th of July.
Oh my God, July
Everything's happening in July. We're not going to be out. We may as well just take a sleeping bag to the cinema.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to just scroll. Can you find it when he got that pot noodle off the back of the head?
Right.
Let's just see if we can find that. I'm just interested in the pot noodle scene.
The pot noodle scene.
Obviously, people aren't liking. There
there you go.
Go back a time. There, right. Let's see.
Okay. Scrolling.
I just want to see if his head moves.
I don't think he does.
Oh, his hair does.
His hair does.
So it's proof that a pot noodle or tin can can actually ruffle Superman's hair, it would seem. Okay. Right. What do we think?
So, there is an awful lot in this trailer.
There is a lot in there.
To unpick. Because obviously this is the start of like the new DC universe, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, straight away, we've got, obviously, Crypto the Superdog. We've got Superman in a very, very early incarnation of the Superman outfit.
Yeah, we've got a kaiju. I'm not entirely sure as to the name of the kaiju, but it kind of looks like an axolotl, if you know what
I know an axolotl. It's an amphibious.
You've got other superheroes, one called Ultraman.
External gills.
Man, there's so much in this.
Yeah, the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, of course, with his funny hair.
Who's the Hulk guy with the mace?
Hawkman.
There's Hawkman.
I guess. There was a Hawkman in Black Adam, but it's obviously a different iteration.
Was he a Hawk girl that was in Justice League?
Justice League Unlimited.
Hawk girl.
Yeah.
So it could be is it a Hawk man, not a Hawk girl? I didn't notice it was a male or female. Should we just see if we can see if there's a noticeable breastplate difference? Somebody was using some kryptonite on him.
What's that in the back? There's like a giant
It looks
pink
like
ball laser thing.
I don't know. It could be a
Or is it just
a
like
Ruton, maybe.
That's not a thing.
Doctor Who reference.
That is obviously
That's
the formation of the Fortress of Solitude. Towards the end of the trailer there. Nicholas Hoult. I think he might do a decent job.
So you reckon that one is Ultraman?
No, not that guy. It's a guy in like a completely black suit.
I know a black mask there, yeah.
That's this entire black outfit.
Right.
Kind of like a Batman without the battiness.
Okay.
But you see them crashing through like a stadium type thing, which looks pretty cool.
Is he a human or extraterrestrial?
I don't know.
We don't know. So this is difficult. There's a lot going on.
It's like so much because obviously this is...
You obviously got the love story between him and...
Lois Lane to kind of cover. There's a lot to cover in this particular one because obviously this is to try and jumpstart the new DC.
This is the Green Lantern.
That's Green Lantern. Nathan
Who's behind
Fillion.
him then?
I think that's the guy with the T-shaped
mask.
mask thing.
Okay.
Because let's talk comparisons now. The one thing that is glaringly obvious between this and the other DC stuff, especially the Zack Snyder stuff, this is far more colourful. There was a point.
It's James Gunn. I worked at Guardians of the Galaxy. It's really colourful.
There was a point.
He loves colour.
Where kind of DC kind of wavered and thought, oh no, people like Marvel, let's turn this all Marvel-y, which kind of spoilt the kind of darker tones of DC.
Yeah.
I think in this particular sense, considering that never really recovered from that blow, with this kind of revival, this I hope is going to find that happy medium because in the past, obviously, James Gunn has done The Suicide Squad, which was pretty good.
Yeah, very colourful.
Obviously, all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I hope...
Pretty good.
Or very good.
Oh, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Very good.
I was there outside Gamora's cell. Mm-hmm. There you go.
So, I really, really hope that this is, like, as good as it could be.
What I'll say is it's kind of. I don't know if this is going to be a Superman origin story at the beginning.
I think they're going to do a Tom Holland Spider-Man. It's going to be he's already established.
Right, because we've seen nothing good.
Because we've seen that so many times.
I mean, that's the problem I'm having, and I've said this before in the Fantastic Four trailer review that. It's kind of regurgitating the same thing again. I mean, how many Spider-Man? How many Superman? We
don't need to see an origin story every single time.
Exactly. So
please.
If we skip that, that's fine. So maybe Superman in this film is already established. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so.
Or are we seeing him just getting a job at the Daily Planet because he seemed to be on the farm with his uncle?
Yeah.
Uncle.
Oh no! Can you remember?
No, I called him Uncle Ben.
Oh come on!
Oh man, Uncle Owen. No, is it Owen?
Not Uncle Owen. That's blooming Star Wars.
Okay. I had to say it. Sorry, I had to say it. Quick, pass me a lightsaber. Pass me a lightsaber, somebody. I can see loads of them around here.
Oh, I've just come up with space names like Zor-El and things. That's not really.
All right. What was it? It was Uncle and
Superman.
Aunt.
Superman parents.
No, everybody's screaming at us while we do this.
Right, it's Jonathan Kent.
Oh, Jonathan Kent. And what was the aunt?
Martha Kent.
Martha, of course, Martha.
Why did you say that name?
Anyway. So we see him obviously with his uncle or adopted parents, or parent at this point. We didn't see Martha.
Yep.
So it might be that we're seeing it from the point when he goes to the big city to join the Daily Planet before he develops a relationship with Lois Lane.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of where I'm seeing this.
Yeah, that's kind of like the love story.
But then we are throwing in.
Yeah. Nobody seems to like Superman in this. He's getting a lot of crap thrown at him.
I did hear an article, I think it was on the radio, about James Gunn wanted to make this Superman a Superman that can get beaten up. The problem with, if it is a problem with previous Superman, or incantations,
that's magic.
Incarnations.
I cast Superman
power. So incarnations. That he was just like invulnerable to everything.
Yeah.
So
especially in the Zack Snyder ones.
So
I
don't know. Would you call it an oxymoron to say making him more human? I don't know, because he's not.
Kind of, yeah.
But anyway, but then
he's putting through the ringer in this.
But we are throwing it. I mean, normally it's like Superman against Lex Luthor, Superman against General Zod.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of Superman against something. But this seems to be like a Superman getting hassled from
everyone,
from Luthor, from kaiju.
It's kind of like
from some kind of. I mean, surely that must be like the Justice League. If you got
like some kind of iteration
if you got, maybe Batman's going to make an appearance. Who knows? Maybe that's something
that would be very interesting.
Who was in the Justice League?
I'd be good with that.
Yeah, Batman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, wasn't it?
Martian Manhunter.
Wonder
Woman!
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman, of course. So anyway, there might be things in this that we haven't seen, which is great.
Which is entirely likely. Because this is showing so much, I feel as if, considering this is basically movie 1 of the new version of DC.
But he's chucking a lot.
It is going to be full of stuff.
Full of colour.
Chomp into.
It is. And then there's them characters that we don't really recognise. Yeah. You might know them, so you can tell
let us know in the comments. That'd be great to know.
Where the hell is Kaiju's from, or what that's about? I have no idea. Obviously, Lex Luthor has got a bee in his bonnet.
I think we saw in this, there was like a close-up of like a
Crypto!
A Night King's face somewhere along the line. That's how I would describe it.
Oh yeah, from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'm
not entirely sure where in the trailer that was.
Thank you for pointing that out. I think it was a bit, kind of in the middle somewhere. There was a montage of different things happening very quickly.
Yeah. Scrolling.
I don't think it was that far.
I'm not entirely sure about his haircut, to be fair.
Well, his hair's a bit more frizzy.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it looks more Superman-y when he's lying in the snow.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
I know, but you got Crypto. I mean, this is.
We haven't seen a live-action Crypto. That is really cool.
A dog. We all have dogs with a cape.
Dog with a cape.
I mean, okay, which, with all due respect, does make it a little bit comedic.
Well, I think that really is an indication as to the tone of the movie. It's going to be very kind of.
I always thought
different to what we've seen before.
When you threw in the whole family of Superman, Supergirl, Crypto the Superdog, and all this, it all became very comic booky in a comic book, which you'd expect to see. So, and kind of comedic in a way, rather than serious.
But I think, in a way, there's that thing, especially with like Guardians of the Galaxy, is like it's serious and yet somehow it's also funny.
Well, I must say, I do like. That's one of the things I love about Guardians.
It's not too much.
I love the thing I love about the Guardians of the Galaxy movies is because they do deliver the comedy exceptionally well. Yeah, Dave Bautista. I just love the way right from the start. It would not get over my head. I'm too fast.
My reflexes are too fast.
I will catch it. And from that moment onwards, the amount of lines over the movies that he's given, and he just delivers them brilliantly.
You're reading a Zargnut.
Yes, I am moving so slowly.
But I'm doing it incredibly slowly. I appear invisible to the eye.
This is brilliant. Anyway, so there is so much in this.
I'm hopeful for this. Yet again, this is coming out in July. There is so much coming out in July.
You're not going to see us in July. We're just going to be at the cinema.
So, what do we know that's coming out in July so far? Based upon the reviews we've done,
well, we got
Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic World. That is going to be some battle of the box office. That is battle of the box office. Personally, for us, we can see all of them.
3 big hitters.
But I dare say, because everyone isn't like fortunate enough to have like the cinema memberships and things, which allow you to spend so much money. July is the time to get your titters out. Hitters out. What?
Your hitters.
Sorry? What did you say?
I said hitters.
I'm going to edit. I'm going to find this and like see what you said there in the editing process.
I was having a bit of a Frankie Howard moment then. Time to get your titters out.
Okay.
You don't understand. You're too
Point
young.
is, are you excited?
Get your hitters out.
What does that mean?
Because it's a big hitty movie.
Fine, there we are.
Oh, get your hitters out. In July. July is the month to get your hitters out.
Are you done?
Yes.
Are you done? I'm excited for this, and I'm really looking forward to July when it comes to the cinema season. Because there's going to be a time for...
The big hitters are out.
What?
Yeah.
Fine, what he said. So, In the meantime, if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel.
I'm looking forward to this.
Comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
Go Crypto!
The Super Dog.
Woo!